In a strategic move aimed at bolstering India's long-term energy security, Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited has announced that its step-down subsidiary, BPRL Ventures BV, has successfully completed the acquisition of the remaining stake in IBV Brasil Petróleo Limitada. The transaction represents a major expansion of India's state-backed energy footprint in South America's lucrative oil and gas exploration sector. Mahanadi Coalfields Limited has been honored with the prestigious Best Stall Award at the recently concluded Udyami Odisha MSME Karyakram 2026, reaffirming its commitment to innovation, regional development, and industrial collaboration in Odisha. The 5-day event brought together 30 leading large-scale industries and MSMEs from across the state, providing a platform to showcase industrial capabilities, emerging technologies, and collaborative opportunities. In a major corporate restructuring move, JSW Steel Limited has received the final nod from the National Company Law Tribunal (NCLT) Mumbai bench to merge 3 of its wholly owned subsidiaries into the parent company. According to the official regulatory filing submitted to the stock exchanges, NSE and BSE, the NCLT pronounced its final order on July 2, 2026, officially sanctioning the massive structural consolidation. State-run power sector lender REC Limited has partnered with the Indo-German Institute of Advanced Technology IGIAT to modernize educational infrastructure in Assam. Under its corporate social responsibility wing, REC has committed a financial grant of 4.22 crore rupees to deploy digital learning frameworks across 100 government institutions in the state. Shri Jose Vijay, Chairman and Managing Director of Cochin Shipyard Limited, paid a courtesy visit to the Honorable Chief Minister of Kerala, Shri V.D. Satheesan. The high-level meeting focused on strengthening collaborations between the state government and the state-run shipbuilding giant to accelerate industrial and maritime growth across Kerala. NTPC Kaniha has issued an official clarification following media reports alleging a breach in the company's ash pond and resulting damage to surrounding areas. According to the statement, the incident occurred at around 12:30 am on July 3, 2026, when heavy rainfall caused the existing tow drain at the bottom of B Zone Stage 2 ash pond to become blocked with silt, ash, and earth, leading to an overflow of storm water into an adjacent area. Pavan Hans Limited, India's premier helicopter services company and a public sector enterprise under the Ministry of Civil Aviation, Government of India, today announced that Shri Sunil Kumar Nagdan has assumed charge as its chairman and managing director with effect from 3rd July 2026. Housing and Urban Development Corporation Limited has signed a landmark memorandum of understanding with the Government of Bihar to provide term loans worth 1 lakh crore rupees over 5 years for urban infrastructure projects across the state. The agreement, signed on July 3, 2026 at Patna, aims to fund various urban infrastructure initiatives including land acquisition and development of greenfield satellite cities in Bihar. Oil and Natural Gas Corporation has invited bids for the e-auction of Rig Sagar Vijay, a legendary mobile offshore drilling unit that has served India's offshore exploration journey for decades. The rig, classified by IRS, Indian Register of Shipping, is being offered on an as-is where-is basis through the MSTC portal. Interested bidders can participate in the e-auction scheduled for August 7, 2026. In a major push to enhance the combat readiness and operational capabilities of the Indian Armed Forces, the Defence Acquisition Council has accorded acceptance of necessity, the essential in-principle administrative approval for multiple capital procurement proposals. The meeting, chaired by Raksha Mantri, Defence Minister Shri Rajnath Singh on July 3, 2026, cleared defence projects estimated at approximately 52,000 crore rupees.